Now we move on to Tanya Cordes, who when she moved to Mankato not only had to dust off her dancing shoes, but literally the dance floor. The Kato Ballroom to some was a dying stage. Tanya, though, has recreated it. We bring you her story. Well, I'm here with Tanya Cordes of the Kato Ballroom. And Tanya, an iconic building here in the Mankato area. You came in it in 2014, and tell us about how you got involved here with the Kato Ballroom.
Well, I was actually living out in Connecticut at the time, and my ex-in-laws were thinking about selling the ballroom. It had been in the family for about 30 years, and they really wanted to get out. And so I joke, after a few too many glasses of wine one Thanksgiving, I said, "Don't sell the ballroom, I'll take it over." And I really did believe that it could be something and should be something that would be great for the community. And it has been a fabulous experience.
Well, I know you personally, you're a breath of fresh air, and that's exactly, I think, what the ballroom needed at that time, because ballrooms in general may be dwindling a bit throughout the state, and you kind of came in and kept its character, but have also sort of given it a push to the future.
I think most people didn't even know it was open when I took it over. The ballrooms in general in the area have not fared very well. And I think a lot of it is they need a fresh perspective. They've been running it for too long. They don't see what else can be done with it.
And then the next challenge is to find people to come and perform.
In the beginning, I looked everywhere. Everywhere I looked for opportunities. I saw the sign on the side of the road about the Merrily Players. So then I ended up meeting the head of the Merrily Players. Well, about 2 months later, he came back to me and said, "We have this fabulous idea. Let's do the Buddy Holly story here, and and I said, "Well, that's great. Let's do a dinner theater." So we are now in our 3rd year of doing a dinner theater with them, and that has then spurred on 2 years of Tony and Tina's wedding. We've done a tribute band series where a lot of bands have come, and those have been really successful. And we do a lot of weddings, obviously, corporate Christmas parties, luncheons, seminars. We do a lot of fundraisers.
Well, you mentioned Buddy Holly. There have been some great names to come through here. Chubby Checker, it looks like, Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash. So yeah, a lot of history.
Yeah, a ton of history. And in general, it's always looking for what is the next great thing to bring to Mankato.
So the fun thing for me about this issue of Connect is that it features women that are leaders in business. As a woman in the business world, what challenges, or does that bring any challenges?
The biggest challenge, I think, was that when I took over the ballroom, I had been a stay-at-home mother for 12 years before this. My kids were used to me being home every day. They were used to me making brownies and planning play dates and helping them with their homework. And I think that's probably the biggest challenge of all, is trying to make sure your kids are being raised well and also run a successful business.
So you've been here only for, gosh, 4 or 5 years, and I think you've been a quick member of the community, really embracing the community itself. What do you like about the area?
It's amazing how quickly you can get things done, because people are just really kind and want to help each other and want the ballroom to succeed. I find that most people I talk to thank me for coming down here, thank me for reviving it, and thank me for making it something that is a treasure in this town.